right, let's have some fun, but fun with a point. As we said at the introduction to our course, music works in mysterious ways. Here's a riddle for you I've made up. You can't see it, you can't touch it or feel it, you can't hold it in your hand, but it can touch you, it can grab you, it can move you to cry or move you to dance with joy. What is it? Well, of course, music. It's the poetry of the air. Indeed, music can move us. Music can manipulate us. Advertisers and marketing people know this. They use music to persuade us to buy something. Here's a watch, a high-end watch. It's a classic. Now let's assume it's your job to market this watch. What kind of music are you going to put with it to enhance its appeal? This kind? Music of Mozart. Or would you choose this kind?
Have you ever loved someone so much you giving on for? Not the expression, no, literally giving on for. When they know they're your heart and you know you are their armor, and you will destroy anyone who would try to harm them.
I suspect it would be more effective. You'd make more sales if you choose the Mozart rather than the M&M. Here, classical music reinforces the message you want to create, that this watch is a classic. Classic object, timeless music. Here's another interesting thing about music. Did you ever notice this? Certain musics work better at different times. Music of the Baroque period, Bach and Handel, for example, they generally get played in the morning for reasons that we'll go into later in our course. There's a long-standing radio show on PBS called Sunday Morning Baroque, not late Friday night Baroque. To see how music and mood and motivation might work together, let's suppose that you wish to seduce the object of your amatory desire, your boyfriend, girlfriend, wife, husband, partner, whatever. You've shopped for the food and cooked the meal, set the table, chosen the stemware, flowers, and now it comes time to select the music, to make this all just perfect. What kind of music would you select to make the object of your desire melt in your arms? This? Or would you choose this? Ah, now we're talking. The first one, the Bach, just doesn't do the job. I think we'd all agree with that. The question is, why not? What is it about the Puccini that makes us all want to melt or succumb, and about the Bach that makes our mind focus intensely, perhaps think rather than melt? The Bach's a great piece, but it forces us to think. And maybe analytical thinking is not what is required or wanted here. Is it possible that we are engaging different sections of the brain when we hear these two different pieces? Bach is great music, but it's a different kind of music, and it just doesn't work in this nocturnal, amatory environment here. Why not? You tell me. What's the difference in sound between these two pieces?